funny that? I agree, you delightful freak. Sadly, this is not that kind of experiment. Look closely. This is a Catacombs navigation unit. All you little lab rats and your little lab rat friends get to ride one. Use it. Ignore steals. Nothing goes wrong. Yes? Don't look at that. This is just the emergency feature function. According to plan.
We will finish what my great-grandfather started. They called Henry a monster. They were afraid of what you've done. But you will see. There's nothing to fear. Show them. Look up. These people are friends. See, there's nothing to be afraid of. He is amazing, better than the original. He is the key to our most exciting experiment. For years, I have studied and controlled welcome back to Only Forever Adventures. Today we're going to talk about what our thoughts were on Dark Universe in Universal's Epic Universe. This land was David's favorite and
definitely my favorite,
and his biggest want to go into that one specifically. Unlike Xander, who wanted How to Train Your Dragon, David wanted Dark Universe. I'm also a fan of the classic Universal Monsters.
Yeah.
Big fan of that for all my life. And this world was amazing.
It was.
It was amazing. That's all you can really say.
It was.
It really was amazing. It was just the same as all the other portals in these lands and that park. It was detailed from top to bottom, everywhere you looked, from the mist to the fog to the decor, to the atmosphere, to the music, to the sights and sounds, everything going on.
Cast members,
just amazing. Greeters outside the restaurants, very in character and very much setting a wonderful, creepy, eerie mood.
Definitely.
In that world.
Yeah, it sets the tone.
It certainly did. And we went with Xander during the daytime and took a lot of pictures and got to see how everything looks with in the daytime. We then took him back to the Helios and we went back in and saw it completely at night. Totally different experience from night to day. Both very, very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Loved it. What did you like better, the dark or the during the day?
It's tough to, I like both, because the during the day you get to see things more in detail because it's not dark. But then you go at nighttime and it's like it just immerses into a more creepier atmosphere because you see the fog better, the light's kind of a little hazy and just dark, and it just... I like both of them, really.
I did too. I thought it was a great experience both ways. We walked into Das Steakhouse and checked out the decor in there. We did not eat in there, but we did check out all of the beautiful, beautiful, creepy, eerie, gothic artwork on the walls. Huge
Fabulous.
Masterpieces in there. The chairs detailed out with bats on the back and beautiful upholstery, and the lighting system in there. It just really a whole different mood.
Yeah, it sets the tone.
It does set a tone.
Definitely.
It's definitely a creepy vibe.
Yeah.
We then went through to look at the area that has the Wolfman. There was gypsy carts.
Yep.
So detailed and so beautiful. I hope, and I thought I heard that there is going to be a gypsy fortune teller in the park that would like talk to you and try to freak you out and say, oh, you've got the mark of the wolf on your hand. And she wasn't, we didn't see anyone like that.
No.
We did see violinists and minstrels, and we met the Invisible Man, spoke with him for a little bit, and he was something. He is incredible. He is worth his weight in gold. He really creeps you out, and
it gets
but
right up to
he
you.
Talks right. You know, he really focuses on you. We also met and saw Igor. Moseying around, and funniest thing is because he kind of like just does his own thing. And if he does talk to you, you're lucky because mostly he's just doing his own thing, and he has like body parts and like a severed leg and a severed arm, and that he's putting in his bag,
collecting body parts for the next Frankenstein.
And who else? The Bride of Frankenstein was not available for us to meet and greet. However, we know that she is part of that, and also Frankenstein's
part of that.
Seeing Frankenstein's castle,
Victoria Frankenstein,
is a very impressive building that they made. It is fabulous, gorgeous.
The queue was amazing.
The queue in that line, something else. And it, again, just like everywhere you look, there's something to see. You are so overstimulated with things to look at, things to see. It's incredible. And
It is. The pre-show was nice. Monster Unchained, which that was.
I chickened out and did not ride the ride. I did go through the whole queue and then waited for them to get off.
Yeah.
Xander, being a 10-year-old, he said he liked the ride. However, he
was
was
a
a
little
little
scared.
scared.
Yeah.
He was a little scared, not by the ride itself, but just by the monsters and what was
Yeah.
inside there.
But he would do it again, he said, so.
Right. And neither one of you got sick
No,
or nauseated or
no,
anything
nothing
like
motion
that.
sickness.
Because there is some
It's-
virtual parts to it,
Right.
but there's also a lot of, what is the
Animatronics, which is top notch.
Yeah,
The
so-
ride was amazing.
I wish I would have been
Yeah.
brave enough to go on it. And so next time, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to see all the Universal monsters in the ride and some other things. And the Wolfman was, oh my goodness, got me scared when it just came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was very nice. It was well worth it. I will ride that constantly,
Yeah.
over and over again if I could.
Well, we then went and checked out the Burning Blade Tavern. During the day, we also made our way over there
Yeah,
and
we made our
saw the windmill on fire.
Yeah.
Beautiful, amazing.
You can
That-
hear a bell ring throughout Darkmoor, and when you hear the bell ring, you have 30 seconds to get to the windmill. Then it's going to catch on fire. And it'll last probably about 30 seconds, I think, the blade
Yeah.
catches on fire.
It's very impressive.
It is.
It's very impressive.
You have to see it.
People
It's-
stand there with their mouths hanging open
Yeah,
because it's
jaw
just
drop
like,
because it's
wow.
like, wow.
And if you're familiar with the Frankenstein movie,
Yeah.
you know the in the final scenes where the
windmill.
the people burn
Yeah.
the windmill down in order to try to kill the monster, it just pops right out of the movie.
It did.
We then went into the tavern.
Yeah.
And this was at night. We went back,
Yeah.
and I wanted to have the garlic steak pretzel. It was delicious.
It was.
Very, very garlicky, gorgeous butter
Shaped
sauce.
as like a
it.
dagger. isn't
Shaped
it?
just like a dagger, and it was
garlic
very,
sauce.
very tasty.
Yes.
Once
Seasoned.
again, in this land, we had problems with our phone, and so we did have to walk up in order because our phones just didn't register with the table thing. But they were very pleasant in there and let us order, and it was no big deal. We met a monster hunter while there waiting
Yeah.
on our pretzel.
She was cool.
And she was phenomenal. She kept in character the whole time. And she spoke to us just in an everyday manner, but she incorporated like her monster stuff. She really did ask me if I would be able to defend myself and to kill a monster if need be. And of course, then we took pictures and posed with her, and just the friendliest staff and everybody behind the counters were all very
the
gracious
cast members
and
and
nice.
from the cashiers on up.
Yeah.
And the gift shops. Oh my goodness, you can spend a
Yes.
fortune.
Yes.
I mean,
we're wearing our merch,
swag.
obviously. And the I felt like the gift shop when you get off of Monsters Unchained was the best one
Oh my, yes.
in that land. I think there was another one, but it was a little smaller and
But-
it didn't have as much. But oh boy, that
Yeah.
one has a lot of variety. And once again, prices in there, same as everywhere else.
Yeah.
It's the same that you're going to pay in Universal, in SeaWorld, in Disney.
Anywhere.
Same thing.
You know?
Same thing to expect. But so unique.
Yeah, unique.
And yeah, really cool. I mean, you could spend $1 million in there getting stuff because
Yeah.
it was the little onesie pajamas and the little
Yeah.
there's like a little suit that looks like the Wolfman.
The Wolfman.
For a child, and then
And the
they have
hoodie
it.
one.
They
For
have
the-
the hoodie
yeah.
for the adult to wear
With the fur and
Too
everything.
cute.
Yeah.
I was gonna get that, but then I thought, oh my god, how hot that must be to wear
Yeah.
that. But very cute, very very cute stuff. We did see the burning blades on fire at night, and
Yeah.
that's even more dramatic
Impressive.
than
Yeah.
during the day, obviously, because it's so it just out there in the night sky. The music in this land, Danny Elfman, and his score that he made for that
Yeah.
is phenomenal. It does set you in the mood. It's gorgeous, beautiful. And as I said, just the whole vibe of this park. I didn't ride anything in that land
But you enjoyed
because we opted out of the Wolfman coaster because it is a coaster that not only goes around,
It spins.
but it spins. Each carriage spins, and we just weren't wanting to be sick or anything and then ruin our day, since we only had the one day there. But
next time we definitely will.
next time we return,
Yeah.
we will definitely be trying that, because that looked very cool as well.
Yeah, and we will return.
We will be returning for sure,
Epic.
possibly as soon as next year.
Yeah.
Which is rare for us, because we're not every year big vacation people, but we're thinking about a special vacation for ourselves next year. And it'll just be Epic Universe. That's it.
Yeah.
And but just a great time, really fun. Alexander loved it. There's a lot of little things that there's like a little, what are they called, the alcoves, or the underneath where you stand there and you're looking through a fence or a gate, and then you can hear like a creepy monster in the background. Like, it's kind of scary, like, he's coming out, like, you better get away from there.
Yeah, there's tons of photo opportunity.
Oh God,
to take
yes,
in
yes.
that.
Yes, we also
Dark Universe.
in Dark Universe, we also had the opportunity to meet our one of our favorite vloggers, Sean Sandbrook. He was there. We knew he was there. We saw on Facebook that he was going to be in the park on the same day that we were in, and so Dave kept an eye out.
Oh, I yelled at him. I said, "Sean!"
Sure enough,
and he stopped to look, and he was so nice that he talked to us for like 15 minutes, took pictures with us.
I couldn't believe that he saw him, and I was just walking along, and when I heard him, I snapped my head. I couldn't believe. I was like, oh my God, that is actually him.
Yeah.
And he was absolutely lovely.
Wonderful.
Very kind. Thank you so much,
A kind
Sean,
lad.
for stopping and talking and being
his,
so friendly and personable.
Yeah, and his channel is the Sandbrook Adventures and Theme Park Worldwide.
Yes, we enjoy watching his vlogs very much, and enjoy how he incorporates his family.
And he got me kind of into the vlog, like, wow, I want to do this.
Yeah.
You know, so
and so was
kudos to him.
And it was a real pleasure. So that really even made the day even better.
Oh yeah, it has. It did.
Yeah.
But besides that, I mean, Universe, Darkmoor, top notch.
If you're a fan of any kind of horror films, not just the Universal Monsters, but anything horror, this is an homage to that style and that type of thing.
And it's not gory. It's not that,
not too gory. No,
it's not.
There's a little bit of, even the bathroom has like a blood splatter scene where if you sit on the bench, you're in the murder scene. Yeah. But
it's not grotesque, I should say.
And it's not as so scary as to scare children.
No.
So if you have smaller children or younger children, don't
they
feel
should be fine.
afraid of that, because there's not any blood and guts all over. You know, it's really not. But the people and just like in Isle of Burke, the people, the staff, and the characters there stayed completely in character and really like gave you a show. Like they brought you in. You felt a part of it. Yeah. So it was another wonderful moment for us to be able to go there.
A moment in time.
Yes, it was really nice.
Yeah. And another thing too, if you do like this video, subscribe to us, hit the like button, make a comment. You know,
we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, and your comments will help us improve.
Absolutely.
So we take, good criticism.
Absolutely. So just remember,
life's an adventure.
Only
forever. Bye-bye.
Bye.